How's it going, everybody? This is Top Driver. Hope you're having a great day, and welcome back to another video. Alright folks, for this food challenge, I found myself a hidden gem here in New Jersey that used to be very popular nationwide, but has really decreased in regards to attention as of lately. It is called Roy Rogers, and I have with me almost every burger and sandwich, along with a few chicken tenders here on this plate, and I'm going to see how fast I can take all of them down. So ladies and gentlemen, this is the Roy Rogers Burgers and Sandwiches Challenge. Now, Roy Rogers is a fast food chain that's mainly across the Northeast that mainly serves burgers, sandwiches, a bunch of good sides, and desserts. Now, these guys used to be very popular back in the day. They had locations in almost 41 states, almost about 600 locations almost, but in recent years, their popularity has dipped. Unfortunately, they only have 41 locations across the country now. In fact, they only have 2 locations in New Jersey altogether, one in Brick and one in Pine Beach. I went to the one in Brick just so that way I can get these. However, I did hear that they were opening up a third location some point in Cherry Hill, so hopefully we may get one near here in the near future. But either way, this is pretty much all of their burgers and sandwiches here, and I can't wait to get into them. Now again, this is mainly all the burgers and sandwiches. However, I do have an extra at the very end, and I'll tell you what that is momentarily. But what I have here is the quarter-pound cheeseburger, the quarter-pound hamburger, the double cheeseburger, the roast beef sandwich, the fish sandwich, or as I like to call it, the beer battered cod sandwich, as they would like to call it sometimes. I also got the Gold Rush chicken sandwich with no bacon, the Southwest grilled chicken sandwich with no bacon, the spicy chicken sandwich, and that's pretty much all the burgers and sandwiches here. However, there are really only like 8 of them, so just to give myself a little bit of an extra challenge, if I have enough space near the very end, I have with me a box of 3-piece chicken tenders. So yeah, I can't wait to get into this. I've never heard of Roy Rogers before prior to this year, and so this is going to be very interesting to see how well they taste. I have all my food right here along with a plate and a few napkins just in case things get a little messy, and just in case I need it, I have with me a 32 fluid ounce Hawaiian Punch. I know you'll probably be thinking that I should probably have with me a gallon version of it, but obviously I feel like this will be a little bit better for size, so I have this with me to wash it all down just in case. And finally, I have the stopwatch on my phone, so that way you all can see how fast I can take down all of these burgers, sandwiches, and chicken from Roy Rogers. And without further ado, let's get right into it. Alright folks, this is going to be interesting right here. Either these guys are very good still, or I'm going to understand why these guys have dipped in popularity very soon. But either way, this is the Roy Rogers Burgers and Sandwiches Challenge. We're going to get this thing started in 3, 2, 1. Alright, here we go. We're going to start out with our very first item right here, and it is the beer battered cod sandwich. So let's get to it. Not bad though. I feel like this could be a little better though. Alright, this is one of their chicken sandwiches here. This might be the Gold Rush one, so we'll go ahead and give this a shot. So last time this thing tastes like gold. This is pretty good. Alright, this is the grilled Southwest chicken sandwich, and this one has a good amount of sauce to it, so this might get a little messy here, but here we go. Grilled chicken on this one is very good. Moist and juicy. That's how I like it. Alright, here we go. This one is the spicy chicken sandwich, and this one has a good amount of spicy sauce to it, so hopefully it's not too hot. Probably need to dig a little more in this, but so far it's not that bad. So here we go, last of the sandwiches here. This is the roast beef one. They do pack this one with quite a bit of roast beef in here. Unfortunately, it is a little bit too dry. Oh, we just got 3 burgers that we gotta deal with, and then we'll get into our box of 3-piece tenders, and then that should be it. So right now, this is the double cheeseburger. I was actually contemplating not getting this and going all singles in this set, but seeing how many burgers and sandwiches there were on the menu, I felt like I would give myself a little bit of a challenge and get myself a double. So here it is, double cheeseburger. The way these burgers are grilled, it almost tastes like it's more of a replacement version of a Whopper. Alright, that was a hard one out of the way. Here we go with the hamburger. Don't know. Tastes like a standard hamburger to me. Alright, next to last item, and the very last of the burgers, is the cheeseburger. Again, a burger, most of the time, it's better with cheese than without it. Gonna have to be careful with the Hawaiian Punch because I'm almost out of it. Alright, all the burgers and sandwiches are down. All that's left here are our free tenders, and then that should be it with the challenge. These look almost like the tenders that you usually get at KFC, but either way, it's just these free, and then that should be it. So let's finish this thing. Oh. I do have a reserve drink with me just in case I need it. However, based on the way things are going right now, don't think I really need it at this point. Alright, here we go. The final tender. Alright, here we go. Last bite. That is it. Alright, that was it, folks. That is the Roy Rogers Burgers and Sandwiches Challenge with the 3-piece chicken tenders. And I will be honest with you, It isn't as good as most other fast food restaurants, however, I still did enjoy most of the items that I had here for this challenge. We were able to get this whole thing done, and we were able to do it in 31 minutes and 40 seconds. So yeah, I can understand why they tailed off just a little bit in possibility. I mean, most of the items I had there, they were pretty good. However, it was a little bit dry with some of them, especially with the roast beef sandwich. I mean, I don't know exactly what it is with that one, because that one's a lot drier than the Arby's roast beef sandwiches that I've had in the past. But either way though, most of the items that I had here were still good. Hopefully we see Roy Rogers make a big comeback in the fast food industry real soon. Hopefully we'll get one here in Union, New Jersey or Springfield very soon, and hopefully I'll go back there for more. Anyways, that's going to do it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. As always, if you'd like to see more of my content, be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you know when my latest video is released. Comment below for future suggestions for all my videos, whether it's blogs, projects, or challenges, you name it. Leave it in the comments below and I'll do my best to make them. As always, follow me on my social media. All the links are in the description below. That's going to do it for this video. I hope you're having another great day. And as always, hope to see you all again in another video very soon. Enjoy your Easter weekend, everybody.